Welcome to our Real Madrid news channel, the victorious club of the UEFA Champions League. Stay up to date with the latest updates and analysis about the white team. Martin Odegaard arrived at Real Madrid at the age of 16, after a film-like recruitment process that took him to the major training centers of Europe. His arrival, surrounded by spotlights and hopes, took away his adolescence in one fell swoop. Now, after leaving the club and becoming a star in the Premier League, he reviews his career with a letter in the Players' Tribune with special attention to those years in which he dreamed of a long Estadio Santiago Bernabéu career. On the long journey it took to finally decide on a club, the Norwegian midfielder played down the importance of it. He eventually chose Real Madrid, with the club expecting him to be a long-term success in the Spanish capital. Many cite the star treatment Odegaard received in Madrid as the eventual reason for his downfall in the Spanish capital, although the midfielder added further detail. Training with Cristiano Ronaldo and Gareth Bale. As part of his training plan, Odegaard worked with the senior team, which put him in close quarters with icons such as Cristiano Ronaldo and Gareth Bale. It was surreal. "I'm not old enough to drive, so my dad has to take me to train with Isco and Ronaldo, Ramos, Bale and Benzema," he declared. "It was like he was dropping me off at school. But they were all very nice, and the ones who spoke English looked after me a lot at the beginning." His life playing for Castilla wasn't perfect, and his performances drew a lot of criticism, which the Norwegian believes was warranted. "With Castilla, I wasn't with them regularly, so I didn't find that connection. In the first team I was just a kid who came to train. I didn't take part in the games. I felt a bit like an outsider. I was stuck in the middle. I stopped playing with the spark that was typical of my game. I was a bit too reserved for a while. I was more worried about not making mistakes than actually playing my game. The press came after me for not immediately living up to expectations. I was an easy target. If you really know me, you know I smile a lot, but I think from the outside sometimes my face looks grumpier than I really am. It made it easier for them to write about how I was struggling to adapt. Maybe if I had been Spanish, they would have given me a little more time to grow up. Honestly, I don't know. There is no middle ground in modern football. You're either the best signing ever, or you're shit." The tale of Odegaard's return to Real Madrid begins with a hugely successful loan spell with Real Sociedad. He had developed into one of La Liga Santander's most creative players, and it just made sense he would go back and be a key figure for Zidane, but it wasn't to be. "I had a good connection with Zidane from when he coached Castilla and he looked after me a lot, so I wanted to believe it would work out this time, but then I got COVID." And that's it, folks. We hope you enjoyed staying up to date with the latest news and analysis about Real Madrid. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and follow us on social media to stay up to date with everything that happens with the Merengue Club.